for this tutorial, you will need any color yarn, a pair of scissors, measuring tape, a darning needle, and a size H, which is a 5mm crochet hook. So to begin, you will create a slip knot, and then you are going to chain the desired amount that you want for however long your top is going to be, so from the top of your chest to the bottom of your stomach. And I made this tutorial, I made it in a smaller amount so that I could show you on a smaller scale how to do it instead of having to redo my video. So for yours, you're going to want it to be about probably 10 inches to 11 inches long of a chain, but mine's only probably 4. So what you're going to do is half double crochet into that second stitch from the hook. So you're going to yarn over, put your hook into the loop, and then yarn over again, pull up a loop, and then pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And you're going to repeat this until you get to the end of your row. So here I have reached the end of my row, and I'm going to chain 2 and then turn my work over. I will half double crochet into only the back stitches only, and you're going to continue just going through the back loops on every single stitch until the end of this row. So again, we are coming to the end of this row, and we are going to chain 2 again once we finish this row. And as you can see, it's beginning to show like a ribbed stitch, which is what we're going for. And remember that your work that you're working with is way bigger than mine. Yours is going to be 10 to 11 inches, so it's going to take quite a bit of time until you reach the length of, you're going to keep doing this, you're going to keep going in rows until you have enough fabric to cover your entire waist. So once it goes all around your waist, then that's when you know that you are done and you can finish your project. And I would say this takes probably about 6 to 10 hours to make this top. Other tops take more hours depending on if you use bigger yarn and stuff like that. And here is just me showing you the ribbed pattern of what it looks like. So I fast forward, and this is what my 10 to 11 inches looks like, and that's the length that it takes to wrap around the body. And so once you finish this part, you are going to begin to chain about the amount that you think it would be to do the loop things on the back. I chained probably about 3 feet of yarn. I made it pretty long, so if you were doing this part, I would make it pretty long. And as I explain this in pretty soon, I show you that I made about 50 inches. Well, I think I made mine probably maybe 60. I think I made it 60 or somewhere close to that length. So this is just me measuring out how long I think it should be, but I ended up making it more than about 50 to 55 inches. So what you do first is you want to take your darning needle, thread the string through the shirt, so you have those 2 parts right there, and you're gonna thread it like a shoelace. So you're gonna have one side crossing over the other, and I left probably about 1.5 inches between each time I did this. So I'm just going back and forth between the sides of the shirt, switching the needle to the other string and then switching it back. And this is gonna help so that when you put it on, you can, it's not like it's just gonna fit one way if I were to sew it. You can adjust the size, like if it's someone bigger, they can wear it a little bit looser in the back, and if you're smaller, then they can wear it a little bit tighter in the back, so that when you tie it, it's not gonna come undone. You don't have to worry about it shrinking when you wash it or getting bigger when you wash it. It will just be perfect size for whoever wants to wear it. Also, earlier I mentioned that it takes 10 to 11 inches to wrap around your body. That is obviously wrong. I meant to say that I made it 10 to 11 inches lengthwise, like up and down, not the length of it side to side. So the length of it to wrap around the body is going to be anywhere from 20 to 30 inches of material. So that was my mistake. Thank you. So there is this long period of time where I don't know how to put this video into fast speed, if you know what I mean. I didn't know how to put like part of it into fast speed. So I would have sped up this part, but I didn't want it to be just quiet, so I'm just gonna talk throughout it. So I do have my own Instagram account where I post all of the videos that I make here, and all of the projects that I've made and things that I've done. And you can follow me on Instagram at Summer CO Creations. So it's Summer Co Creations. And I just post, it used to be a bracelet account. I used to make all kinds of custom bracelets and stuff. But lately I've gotten into crocheting, and that's why I started this YouTube video, because there was a comment on my reel that I made on my Instagram account saying that they wanted a tutorial. So this is me doing that. I'm definitely going to make a lot more better tutorial videos since this is my first one. They will get better, I promise. Yeah, it's just something that I'm new to doing, and I hope that other people can, watch this video and learn how to do the things that I can do, because I know that when I started crocheting, there weren't that many videos out there, and there still aren't. If you want to make something that's like cute and not doesn't look like a grandma made it, then this is definitely the place. I will be posting a lot more like modern crochet tops, like tank tops and square neck tops, and maybe even like better dresses than the ones that I've seen out there, And I just think that crocheting is it's really a passion that someone has to have. You have to love it, because it's very, very time consuming. And if you don't enjoy it, then what are you really doing, But I just really like it. It's something to do. It keeps me relaxed. It's very relaxing. Fun fact, I don't know how to knit. I only know how to crochet, so there will not be any knitting videos on here. But I do go to school full-time. I go in person, so I do not have that much time to make videos, every day or something like that. And most of my projects usually take about like 2-3 days or about a week. But I will try to post as much as I can, mostly on the weekends, because that's when I have free time. Yeah. So at this part, I have finished doing that all through the back of the shirt, and I cut off the ends that we did not need. And as you can see, there's like those strings of fabric that are just left out of the shirt because I've switched yarn or I ran out or something, and that's typically what happens if you don't have enough yarn or you wanted to like go back and do something else. Like like I wanted to start at the other side of my work for some reason, halfway through it. So I have these extra pieces, and what you want to do with those extra pieces of yarn that stick out is you could just cut them off, but to be safe, I usually weave them back into the inside of the shirt so that they don't show or stick out when you wear it. And this really helps to make it just look better, and you don't really have to worry about it. It can be a little bit of a struggle to try to get that needle through your tight stitches that you've made, but it's worth it. So this is my first YouTube video tutorial, and I will be doing a lot more. This shirt that I am making was a custom order, so I could not show you of what it looked like when I was wearing it because it is a lot bigger, so it wouldn't fit me if I wore it. But I do take custom orders. Just message me or comment on this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it wasn't hard to follow, because I know when I was starting, things can be really confusing on YouTube if you don't fully understand it. But yeah, after I finished, I just lint rolled it so that it was all clean, and I hope you guys enjoyed this and subscribe.